Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Heck yes, Captain Howdy. CP, how's it going, Bats? Lap TNG in the house. CP 65.
Spinning knobs at 2 a.m. in the glow of the sim. Coffee cold, but the checklist still begins. 8-3-20 dreams and assess no world. And AGC just said my cousin's uncurl. Got a TBM screaming through a cloud-painted bruise while I'm reviewing gear. I definitely
5x6. I don't think I've ever gotten that from you, CP.
My landing rate makes the virtual tires burn. Live stream chaos, someone's taxiing backwards. Another viewer just spawned in without fraps, or I try to stay calm, keep it all in control, while a barren fatigue steals my soul. Patch notes drop like weather fronts. Someone's arguing about realism months, but we're all here for the same loud sound of engines pretending they're breaking the ground. Blue skies paint across the screen. SimFanatic, flying through the in-between. Orange whips in the cockpit glow where the digital wins always know. Blue skies, hear the Discord cry, gear up as the frames go by. SimFanatic, shuffle in the midnight air. We're all just pilots somewhere. And the autopilot says it is disconnected. Right as I discover I never actually connected it, but the chat is laughing and the plane is fine, and somehow I've been flying for like 3.5 hours of time. Blue skies lift off the mundane scene. SimFanatic, flying through machine dreams. Orange whips lighting up the flow where the virtual jet streams go. Blue skies, let the chaos fly from yo-yo fields to a digital sky. SimFanatic, shuffle, don't slow down there. We're all just pilots Discord chat. One more landing. Yeah, probably that. Blue skies. Spinning globe, cold blue map, pixel clouds, runway town, checklist time. Content. blood's in my veins, holding steady through the rain. Orange whip when we land, little toast to the clan. Every replay, every ping is the fuel that makes it sing. Oh Fly with me tonight in this wide sky, running every line that the data writes. If you feel this flood, hit that screen outside, like, share, subscribe, keep this dream alive. Runway lights blink and fade, but this strange plane still gets made. One more step, one more ride. Orange whips, I cruise altitude tonight.
I hear from exhibitors when we do our debriefs. They go like this. Someone sat down, they started using my sim, and in the first 30 seconds, I had 5 things that I saw that I had to change. Now I have 6 months worth of development, and it's gonna make my product better. That happens at this show. That happens because of you. Engage with our exhibitors, talk with every one of them, even the ones in the back corner, and do everything you can to make them feel welcome, because if they tell me that, I give them a sign-up form for next year. And they usually come back.
All right, friends. How is it going?
This is FSExpo Friday. I appreciate all
This was from FlightSimExpo Friday.
Of this experience.
As Evan was opening up the show.
Developers taking.
Good to see you here, Hanger. Big Al, CP,
along the way.
Captain Howdy, SoCal Jerry. How's it going?
Shorter. Most of these presentations
Declassified.
are 5 minutes and 10 minutes. It's going to go.
Silver
quick.
Killer.
I'm excited to see what they have.
But we just had to see. So this is the whole auditorium. I don't know how much in this conference room that actually fit in here.
I'm super
but
excited to kick this off.
Tombstone Kid, what's up?
Biggest stage in Flight Sim, and let's take a look at this.
And we were on it. Here we go.
Vectors check in. 2, 3, 4.
You guys remember this, right?
Vector 1 flight, cleared to St. Paul Downtown Airport to the FlightSimExpo route. Departure frequency 123.
You got that right, Big Al. Yes, we're still alive.
At FSExpo, we get to explore the endless possibilities of flight simulation. Maybe
So again, this was playing in the
perhaps you
in
want to
the
master
hall
a
there,
complex
hall
skill.
area, conference
Is it
area.
a step towards a career, or do you just live for that ultimate feeling of freedom? This is where it all comes together. Our stories, our passion for aviation, and the latest innovations in flight simulation that bring our imagination.
Good to see you all here.
life.
Vector start. 1 ready.
We got CP65, 65. Bats is in the house.
Vector 1 flight, wind 220 at
Declassified
5.
says, Declassified, have you been here before? Says, what's up, everyone?
This is Two-Tone Murphy. It's Murph. I
Gotta
can't
hang out with
wait.
Murphy
There's
quite a
pints,
bit.
There's people. The weather's nice. I've even brought shorts.
Mr. Squirrel Lee is ready to light the fires.
Civil Protonic Final into Minneapolis for FSExpo.
Got to see a lot of these guys, fellow influencers.
MSP with information butters.
XP72, Blue Games, shout out to Blue Games. He also had us in one of his videos.
Spans
It's
a
great.
wide range of disciplines, from the freedom of civil aviation to the high-risk demands of aerobatics and combat.
Lab
Here,
TNG,
discover
what's
it
up?
all. Open your imagination and reach beyond, because at FSExpo, the sky
Here we go.
is no longer the limit.
SimFanatic and the crew are flying into FlightSimExpo 2026.
This is V Pilot inbound for FSExpo.
This is FlightWex, officially cleared for arrival.
Mrs. Silver Killer, how's it going?
I'm 60 flight deck and I'm beyond excited to be flying the FlightSimExpo 2026. This is Floyer.
Good to see you all. We all survived.
Aerovector Jet
I didn't get sick. I heard some of you got sick.
Creativity to the virtual skies. Our goal
Bats
is
and
to inspire
Jerry,
the
how are you
next
feeling?
generation of aviators through flight simulation.
I got to drive with my brother, B.A. Fish, home, so.
To learn our story, where performance meets purpose.
ZX pilot was there. Jerry was there. Tombstone Kid was there. How's it going, Anthony? Captain Howdy wasn't there. Maple wasn't there. Maple, how's it going, Maple? I think I missed you. Captain Aviation was there, right? Captain Aviation Raid. How's it going, man? Good to see you, friends.
Come and experience the legacy.
Oh, you weren't there? I thought you were there. Kansas City, how you doing?
Take your seat, enter the fight, and bring history back to life.
Always a good time. So tonight we're going to be talking about what we like the best. I'll be jumping in Discord voice.
Catch our good side.
Hop in there, flight simming. Somebody type in exclamation Discord.
Flex is ready to kick the tires and light the fires. It's FlightSimExpo time.
Not live, but I'll gladly raid you by myself.
Innovation
Love it.
sparks imagination, friendships take flight, and every journey finds its wings. Whether you're on your first day check or pushing the envelope.
Yeah, join
to its limits,
Discord. We'll be in
this
voice.
Is where the virtual skies ignite real-world friendship. Your adventure starts now. On behalf of Flight Simulation Association, Aerovector welcomes you to FSExpo Friday. Now, join us in welcoming Thrustmaster to the biggest stage in flight sim.
Now I got to be honest. There we go.
Thank you, Aerovector. Thank you, everybody here. I've always wanted to walk on stage to a round of applause with Thrustmaster written behind me.
I mean, clearly we're not going to like watch this whole thing, but
when I go to Starbucks and get Thrustmaster written across my forehead, I get some weird looks. It's true, but everybody in this room knows what Thrustmaster is.
All right. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Caramel macchiato for the Thrustmaster.
My face cam's not working. What's going on?
But everybody here in this room knows what Thrustmaster is. Thrustmaster has been around for a long time. We're first in flight, and there's a lot of definitions of that. Actually, by round
this
of
was
applause
just working.
Who here's first joystick was a Thrustmaster?
All right, hold on.
Very common.
My camera was just working. What's going on?
We are first in joysticks. We've been around since 1990. The very first joystick with Thrustmaster written on the side.
All right, we're going to kill this for now.
We're also first in learning. Many of you.
All right. So hold the phone just a second. Not sure why that. Experiencing technical difficulties, of course. Actually, my entire... What happened? It's not even working. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Interesting. For some reason, my Stream Deck stopped working. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It was just working. And naturally, when we get everything started, Hanger, it stops working. That part works. Like, none of my controls are working. Okay, hold on. Does this work? That works. Maybe it's just my Stream Deck. Hold on, let me try this. Is that working? Okay. For some reason, my Stream Deck stopped working, friends. But how is everybody? So good to see everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Not sure what happened to my Stream Deck, but it's good to see everybody here. Welcome, everybody. There we go. Our music works. At least that works. All right, let me get this background. So Jerry did some B-roll footage in the background. So let me get that going. All right, let me get that going. See, when my Stream Deck doesn't work, everything goes to shit. Let's see. We'll get it going, friends. Here, let me find it. I've got too many things on here. Resource monitor. Nope, that's not what I want. Overview camera. Dedication. It's got to be close. Countdown. There we go. I feel we're getting closer. Second, I'll check out your. There's a transition. What the hell? Okay. Transition 10K. Well, this is weird. Oh, notice. Here we go. There. I'm going to try to exit out of my Stream Deck and try relaunching it, because maybe that's it. Quit Stream Deck. Quit. And then let me start it again and see if it'll start working. I don't want to cut out the stream. All right. Is this going to work? Ha! My Stream Deck completely took a shit. Oh, well. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the FlightSimExpo 2026 debrief. Okay, who needs a Stream Deck anyway? We don't need that stream. No, we don't need that stinking Stream Deck there, Jerry. At least my applause things work. Sure what's going on. Tony Beto, how's it going? Tony Beto in here. You taking a lot of lessons from Offside? Might be. Tony, good to see you. Again, Captain Aviation, Hangar Studios. What's up, Hangar Studios? SoCal Jerry and Big Al. How's it going? Big Al's in the house. Hangar Studios says, I just say, Jarvis, give me the video and I want to play next. There you go, buddy. I need Jarvis. I think I do. I need a Jarvis. Good to see you, friends. David White, how's it going, David? David hung out with us for a lot of the Expo, and it was great to see you there, David. As you can see right back here, again, this is thanks to SoCal Jerry rolling some B video footage. And so I thought, Jerry, you know what? Instead of doing the the flight in the background or a previous live stream, I wanted to surprise you and just do this in the background so I can stay focused with all of you and chat. And I'm going to jump into Discord voice once we get started. So again, a little bit about the FlightSimExpo. It was June 12th through the 14th. It was just this last Friday through Sunday. I arrived with my brother. We drove up there from in a little place called Ames, Iowa, just north of Des Moines, about 35, 40 minutes tops. And it only took us about 3 hours to drive up to St. Paul. I won't call it Rochester this time. Jeff Fabiano joined us in our stream last time we live streamed with all of you before the expo, and I kept calling it Rochester for some reason. Probably all the orange whips like David White has right down there. I love it, David. How about that? So my brother and I, we took off. We got up there probably about 5:30-ish. We stayed at the Hampton Inn, and actually that hotel was really nice. I did like the town. The town actually was decent, and the convention center that we were at, you can see right there in the background. Actually, it was a great convention center, and it just seems like every single year it gets bigger and bigger, friends. It just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So that is a good thing. Check-in was smooth. We the first night on Thursday night, you could actually check in, sign in. So some of you that have never been to FlightSimExpo, I know Hangar Studios, you made it there before. Maple Leaf has been there. Tombstone Kid, I can't remember whether this was your first one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Tombstone Kid was there with his son. It was good to see him. And Tombstone Kid, you didn't lose your RMP. So how about that to Tombstone Kid? He thought he had lost it, but he found it, thankfully. And how are you liking the RMP from Wingflex, Tombstone? He picked that up, and the thing that's cool about it is you can pick up stuff while you're there if you have room for it. And so, first of many to come. There you go, brother. You got it. You got that right. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the food. We're going to talk about the camaraderie, the community aspect of FlightSimExpo. Nothing is everything. Nothing is scripted tonight. I wanted it to be, what's the word they call it? Organic. I wanted it to be organic with all of you. Mrs. TPHI, how are you doing? So I thought, you know what? We need this to be easy. We got Mrs. Silver Killer back there and Silver Killer. Did you guys like the thumb? I did make sure that I got everybody's authorization before I posted that thumb that I created for tonight's live stream and the debrief. And so here we are coming down the stairs to the actual showroom. I don't know. Anybody know how many tables and vendors? I should know this right off the top of my head, but I don't. Anyway, there are a lot of sponsors, as you can see there, with I&I Builds, Navigraph, PMDG. Some of those Wind Control, obviously. We did meet with Say Intentions AI. How many of you saw that video that I posted out there and edited that we interviewed Brian from Say Intentions? He is the founder and CEO. Great guy, a lot of energy, loved it. And Big Al says a lot. There was a lot. But yeah, it was a great time. But for me, the best of the entire thing, and I was talking to Blue Games too, and he agrees, like so many of you, it's not Two-Tone Murphy, it's the fact that you get to see all of you there. You get to see all the vendors. You get to touch everything. Well, most everything. You know, keep it clean, people. Keep it clean. That's what I'm saying, right? You're keeping it clean. The products is what I'm talking about. Big Al, I know where your head's at. Yeah, great interview, mate. You need to start doing newscasting. Yeah, I don't know about that. How about that microphone handle? That was courtesy of SoCal, Jared. Let's give it up to SoCal. Two-Tone Murphy. Look at that. I can confirm I was touched. Oh, Two-Tone. What's up, brother? It's good to see Two-Tone. Thanks for joining in, Two-Tone. It was great to see you. Hang out, have a few orange whips. Dude, I would not try to challenge you in a drinking challenge, but I could probably hold my own for part of the night. I did part of the night. We had Two-Tone Murphy, Jeff Fabiano. We hung out. Was that Thursday night, Murph? I think it was Thursday night. We were hanging out and having a little bit of food, drinks, and just good company. And it was a great venue. It was a great expo. And, I think overall, I was talking to Blue Games a little bit. It's like, what was the most exciting thing for you? And, we were talking about that. And, once you see these products, although they're very, very cool, you get to, again, touch the products, manipulate the products. You got the Meridian right there in the background. That you got... that was David White, by the way, sleeping. He passed out. I missed that, Jerry. I missed that earlier when I was dumping this to MP4. And so that was actually during the, well, I won't even say what vendor announcement that was. Yeah, well, it was during Thrustmasters. He had passed out, fell asleep during the intro, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. I know you're in here. But yeah, so, I was talking to Blue. It's like, what was the most exciting thing about the event? And it really is the people. We had Johnny Mon. I don't know Johnny, hell of a guy, by the way. I don't know if he's going to jump in tonight, but he actually did karaoke. Murph, did you check out that bar? What was the bar called? Anyone? Jerry, do you remember? It was like 7th something. That wasn't it. What was it? It was right along the strip there. And he did karaoke. He sang Billy Joel, Piano Man. You've all heard it. You've heard the Piano Man. And Two-Toe Murphy says, a very good evening, lads. It was an absolute blast hanging out with you. A lot at the Expo. The energy and sheer madness would rival any Irishman. There you go. Give it up to their Two-Toe Murphy. Let's give it up to Two-Toe Murphy. I wasn't even expecting that buddy to come in here. But Two-Toe Murph, it's great to see you, Murph, and do appreciate it. Murph, we've seen each other now. This is my 4th Expo in a row. Of course, I got to meet Murph for the first time at FlightSimExpo. What was that, Murph? That was 2024? I think 25, 26. Yeah, 24 was in Vegas. And now you all know that it's back in Vegas. And so we will be going back to Vegas at the next Expo. And looking forward to that because you can't go wrong in Vegas. Well, you can go wrong. You've all seen The Hangover, so of course you can go wrong. We know that. But in any case, lots of fun, and it is about the camaraderie. In terms of the vendors in that, we will talk about that. I'm going to join Discord Voice, join in with these guys. So it's certainly a community thing and make it continue to be a community thing for this debrief for y'all. But anyway, probably the best thing, other than the community and seeing the products and everything, and then the other influencers and content providers, I think it was the fact that it was close to me. As I mentioned, it was like 3 hours away. So it was like a hop, skip, and a jump. I didn't have to worry about catching a plane. Like some of you, a lot of you had to catch a plane to get there. Murphy came all the way across the pond, and a lot of others that went across the entire United States. Jerry, I know you were over in L.A., along with you, Bats, over in L.A. Some of you on the East Coast, some on the West Coast, and some in the Midwest like myself. But definitely a good time. If you're still on at 8:30, I'll hop in and say hi. Sounds good, Tombstone Kids. Great to see you at the Expo, my friend. Big Al, we'll have to get Oz Flight Simmer and a few others over to Vegas. Evan actually talked about the fact that we do in Vegas because it's so easy to get there, right? If you're in Canada, you're across the world, or even in the U.S., I even have a direct flight out of Des Moines to Vegas. And David says, I have already blocked out that weekend. How can we not go to Vegas? I know, and David, we won't even talk about B.A. Fish, my brother, and what he did during the last Vegas Expo because, that was left for a members only. And speaking of, we grab your orange whips, friends. Cheers, my friends. Cheers to all of you. Great to see you. Little Moscow Mule action. Murph, what time is it where you're at? Isn't it like 8 hours ahead? I don't know. Are you 8 hours ahead? Nah, you're 6 hours ahead. It'd be like 2:30 in the morning. I don't even know. I don't know where all the time zones start and stop in this world, in this spinning globe we call home. But in any case, let's jump on in to Discord Voice. I did have to reinstall Discord Voice, and so hopefully this all works. Let me jump in. Hello?
The vote out yesterday. So
there we go. What's up, friends?
What's
up? How's it going, my friends, my buddies, my pals? Can everybody hear the Discord voice? I don't have jet lag. Murph says that's right. That's great. Well, we've got, so in Discord voice channel, we've got, I'll just do a shout out to everybody that's in here right now. We've got Oracle's in here. Gotta love the crickets chirping. Maple Leaf is in here. Pilot Rick's in here. We've got B.A. Fish, brother, how you doing? Bats is in the house. Proctus is in here. Silver, mother killer in the house. What's up, Silver?
What's up?
What's up? We got Jerry in here, and again, ZX Pilot, myself. And if you all want to join us, drop in an exclamation Discord and chat. We're down below where it says voice channels and debrief. And so we're in the debrief voice channel. Friends, how are you doing tonight?
Awesome. Awesome. Driving home.
All right.
Some of us are recovering, and some are doing okay.
Okay, so we've got Silver Killers driving home right now, and I know we pushed the stream to a little bit later, so all of you could join, which is perfectly great, and it's fine. And then Bats, you say you're recovering. You got sick. What did you do? You kissed a foreign engine on the way home? Jet engine?
No,
what?
that was all Silver and practice. I mean, Jerry and practice.
What are you kissing Jerry and practice for, Bats?
No, I didn't kiss them. They kissed each other.
I gotcha. All right.
Running around the desert together in Las
what
Vegas.
happened in St. Paul stayed in St. Paul.
That's right.
That's Las Vegas.
Hanger just joined chat.
Oh, Hanger Studios, what's up, my friend? What's up, Hanger?
What up, Hanger?
We got the developer Hanger. What's up, friends? How about hey guys? How about our special guest for the SimFanatic Shuffle for the 4th year in a row, with Murph joining us with that? How about that? Let's give him a hand for that, right? He was a good sport. Murph, we appreciated you doing that, humoring us with that. But hell, Murph is so energetic. We knew with all of us, we knew it would never fail. It'd just be that much better, right?
Right. And then the guy from Say Intentions.
Yeah, Say Intentions. What was his name? I can't remember. Was it
Brian?
No, it wasn't Brian. Tom. That's right. It was Tom. And that's, by the way, that's Silver Killer right behind me talking there. What a good-looking lad. Tell me about it, man. He's Silver Killer. We can't tell, but you got your hat on, and I think this is public information, right? So. Tell us a little bit of like where you got the name Silver Killer, and if you had your hat off right there, well, I just gave it away, didn't I?
Exactly. There you go, man. Had gray hair for like forever. So,
it's not gray. It's silver.
That's right.
Actually,
the killer.
Gray.
The killer. It looks really good though. He, Mr. Martini is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Mr. Martini joining us tonight.
Martini. Hello,
Martini. Says greetings with the orange reps. I like the orange reps emoji. We got Johnny Mon in the house. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy. How you doing, John? I was just talking. I just said, "How you doing, John?" Like he's in Discord voice. But John, I was just talking about you doing karaoke on Saturday. Was it Saturday night? No, it was Friday night. I think he was doing karaoke. We went. Yep. What was that? Zambinis.
New Bohemia.
New Bohemia. Oh, that's what it was called.
Truck park.
Yes, that's right. The truck park. Lots of fun there too. And actually, X403 Friday night. Yeah, she said it was such a blast to be. She wished she would have been there to have the blast. And by the way, you guys got to hold her to this because I told her, it is in Murph. If Murph is still here. Gosh, what's her friend? Her friend, I think, knows Murph or is a big fan. Who isn't, right? But fan of Murph. And she said, well, because I think her friend is overseas. And she said, well, last time that it was in Vegas, he went because Murph was there. And she's like, so if Murph, when I said, well, Murph is going to be there. He's going to be there. It's Vegas, baby. And he's going to be there anyway. And she said, given that's in Vegas, if her friend goes, she's going to go. So we might be able to actually see her there in person.
Nice.
Of course, so.
Get Murphy in the Discord.
What, I didn't hear that, Maple. What was that?
Get him in the Discord voice right now.
Get Murph in Discord voice?
Absolutely.
He's probably in his
I
PJs.
call that bull talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Exactly.
Murph knows how to get in here if he wants to get in here, Maple. But he's always welcome to join, just like anyone else out there in chat. We love that you're here. Appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to hit that smash that thumbs up button, and we would appreciate it. Harry just joined us. Harry was at FlightSimExpo. Harry, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing well. It's good to see you. How are you doing? We got to see you, Harry. And Harry is, I think, Harry, you're about 7'2". Is that right? You played basketball, NBA. You were jamming it left and right at the expo. They set up a special hoop just for you because you could slam it so hard. No, I forgot how tall you are, Harry, until you showed up. So last time I saw you, we were in Houston.
We all look up to him, quite literally.
Literally, Brock. Yes, yes, we definitely look up to him. But it's good to see you, Harry. Thanks for joining us here.
Yes, sir.
But guys, what would you? Okay, I'm going to start. I'm going to kind of go down the list, and I'm going to go to you all in chat. If you're too shy to come in here, Discord voice, and I get it. I'm a little shy myself, believe it or not. Yeah, but well, we're going to skip over Maple because Maple wasn't there. Boo! Wow. You know, Maple, are you going to make? You said you're going to make it to Vegas, though, right?
Didn't say yes. It didn't say no.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's. Okay, well, we won't hold our breath. But Pilot Rick, so a really quick story, Pilot Rick. Now I'm going to get to what you like best about the Expo. Nobody can say the community. I already took that. Nobody else can say community. Okay, rule number 1 in chat and in voice.
Pick something else as well.
I will definitely do that once I get through all of you here. But Pilot Rick, before you tell us what you liked the most about the Expo, whether it was the food, a particular event, a particular night. But Pilot Rick, we hung out as Jerry, myself, and David White. We went and hung out. Many of you probably know this, but for those of you that don't know, Pilot Rick is basically a traveling band, except he's a traveling sim rig, and he brings not all of his equipment, but he brings his mobile equipment. And so we hung out, had a really good time. Yeah. I grabbed a couple beers and went to his room. We were in the same hotel and just hung out and talked just sim stuff. And so that was a great time, Pilot Rick. I mean, even though we were only over in your room for what, maybe an hour? I don't know.
Yeah, it's about an hour. But, man, it was great to have you guys come by, and just chop it up while doing the Expo. Really enjoyed that. And to really touch on what I enjoyed the most, I want to say it was the community. I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
He got me.
No, but I want to say I really liked what Wind Control is doing, but I also like what Rosefires is doing as well. I love what they're all bringing to the table, and that was probably one of my most favorite things to see all the new peripherals and things that are coming out. We've come such a long way.
We really have, and the Rosefire, the Wind Control, but I'm not going to state the obvious. I think I probably know what you were focused and zoomed in and zeroed in on. Probably the same thing I was zeroed in on, Pilot Ray, but anything in particular from the Rosefire booth. I said Bush. Why'd I say Bush?
I like
time out, Bush. Fire. Okay, anyway, never mind.
That's what you said. Yeah.
Little Freudian slip.
It was definitely the A107 Pro. I thought that was a great option for folks that maybe don't have the space for the wind control overhead.
Absolutely.
It's great to have options, and that's a great second alternative there. We've got our eyes on the wind control overhead, but there's other options out there. I want to say that really kind of surprised me because I didn't know they were making a pro version of the A107, and I have the B107 for the Boeing. So it was really cool to see that. Very, very much so.
Katie,
also I forgot Katie Pilot.
Oh, Katie Pilot.
Oh yeah, Katie.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that awesome. she joined our Discord server? And by the way, who I was wondering because she was going through her bag and so she joined our server and so we saw that and we're welcoming Katie Pilot to our Discord. But she was going through her bag and she found the SimFanatic swag that X403 made. So one of you or somebody must have gave that to her. So first of all, 403, thank you for making the swag. But then, who gave Katie Pilot the swag? Did she just find it on the floor? Somebody threw it away or what?
I gave it to her.
Maybe. Don't believe it.
I gave one to him, and then she showed up.
Oh, so probably Civil Mother.
He's a pilot. He's a pilot as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Certified A320 pilot.
Okay, she's her actual A320 pilot, which is really, really cool. So that is awesome. Tony the Cruiser is in Discord voice here with us. Let's say hi to Tony.
Hello, everyone.
Good day, mate.
Hello, Tony.
Bedrock, how you doing? Bedrock says, good evening, SimFanatic and chat. Everybody in voice, say a shout out to Bedrock. It joined us here in chat. Good to see you, Bedrock.
Hey, Bedrock.
Hey, Bedrock.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? No, so no, thank you for that, ZX Pilot, and or I'm sorry, Pilot Rick. I will get to ZX Pilot. He's actually at the bottom of the list. I will teach him for having the name start with a Z. But next up, Bats. What was you can't say community, but what was your? Because the community's a given, right? I think all of us agree it's community, except if it was Maple that was there. But other than that, it's definitely community. You know, I'm going to pick on you, Maple. So, Bats, what would you say?
You're going to skip your brother?
No, he's next on my list.
I
don't know. I don't know. I think it might be because he's in. I don't know if it's because he's muted on mine, but he's right below you on me.
He's right on top of that.
Yeah, the highlight was that Maple wasn't there, so that was the most enjoyable part of the whole
answer. God damn it! You just Hold on, let me stop my truck. Thanks, Bats.
Poor Maple.
No, Maple, you misheard me. My most important thing is I will see you and Howdy at the next Expo. Is what you must have heard me wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I was a bit upset. I was a bit upset, Darren, the fact it's not in Singapore.
No, but
in all fairness, it was the one thing that caught me was definitely the community.
I just set it up. I set it up for this, didn't I? Either way, you're all going to say it. I know. Right, John?
My second favorite thing, even though I don't have this product, Say Intentions came out with some 3 cool add-ons or new features, and that product seems to be getting bigger and bigger and definitely worth its money.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, and hey, look at this, guys. No, that I couldn't agree with you, Bats, more. But we got Phoenix Plays 42. Phoenix was there. He says, "Hello, I'm here." Everybody in chat and in voice, do a shout out. We saw Phoenix and his friend. I can't remember Phoenix. Anybody remember Phoenix's friend? Josiah. I'm horrible with names. How do I remember Josiah? Phoenix, it's good to see you at the stream, and it's good to see you there, my friend.
Yeah. What's up, Phoenix?
What's up? Okay, who else joined?
Oh, there he is. Now he's in chat.
Oh, there he is. Phoenix, what's up, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you. We have a bit. I'm going to put it to the compilation, but Phoenix is going to be in a bit once I have some more time. I've got 2 videos uploaded, and I've got plenty more. I think we've had a total of 8 or 9, believe it or not, interviews, and then I'm going to do the whole compilation video. And thanks to the B-roll footage back here from Jerry, and then and all of you that helped out too. I got a interview not by me, but our good friend Silver Mother Killer that did a interview, and your first interview for an expo, right, Silver, with Miltech.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'll be getting that uploaded hopefully this weekend, but because it's a community thing, right? It's our channel, so definitely want to get some of that stuff. And I appreciate you guys all helping me. But no, Bats, that's great. BA Fish, I don't even know. He's probably working on something. There he goes. Brent, now after he unmuted, now he popped up above you, Bats. Brent, how's it going? Brent, my brother and I rode up together. I picked him up at Clear Lake from Ames, and then we went up to St. Paul, and then dropped him off, and I got back home. And Brent, good to have you here, my friend, my brother.
Good to be here.
Brent, what was your favorite part of the expo, would you say?
My favorite part was seeing all the guys, especially after missing.
Yeah, the community. Yeah, but you missed my rule, Brent. And everybody's been saying that at the beginning of everything. I said, okay, when we start, I say pick your favorite thing, but it can't be community because we all are going to say that. So what's your next favorite thing? What was your next favorite thing about the expo, Brent?
Actually, it was seeing how much it has grown since Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a handful of vendors in Houston and a handful of products, and just the amount of peripherals now, the hardware expansion is just incredible.
Absolutely.
It is.
I love it.
You know,
this is my first expo too. It was nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Phoenix. Hey,
first timer.
do you hear what song's going?
What'd you say?
Are you watching live stream? Because I got the music rolling
right now, Phoenix.
I'm playing your song, dude.
I hear it.
That was perfect timing, by the way. That was perfect timing.
That's awesome.
Love
Yeah,
that.
it was. Yeah, being there for the first time and actually meeting all you guys in person was also amazing. I think that the expo is great. If I can next year attempt to get there, I will certainly try because that was a blast.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of go, but it's a lot of fun. But Brent, I agree with you. The expansion of, I mean, like, look at that. There's the Wing Flex. They're Tombstone Kids. He is still here. So Tombstone Kid just momentarily lost that right piece, that RMP. No, that's not the RMP. Is that the RMP? Yeah. No, that's not the RMP. But he had lost the RMP, and so, but he got it. He found it, and so I think he's probably loving that. He says a little plus being adopted by the Sim family. We'll adopt anyone that has a great attitude. How did Maple get in here? A great.
Say?
I'm kidding, Maple.
Hold on.
Great attitude, great energy, but just enthusiast too. You don't have to have the energy, obviously, but no, Maple, I kid. We love you. You know this. Love you better than my luggage, my friend. But Hanger didn't make it, and so Hanger, are you going to make it? I'm not going to skip you, but I'm going to say, because I know you didn't go to the Expo, you couldn't make it this year probably because you're working on stuff, I assume. But Hanger, are you going to make it to Vegas in 2027?
Breaker 19. Anybody got their ears on?
Here it is.
Come on, good buddy. Got a bear mile marker 247. Hello? Wait a minute. This ain't channel 19. Where in tarnation am I? Hold up. FlightSimExpo. Oh, hell. Wrong frequency. Well, since I'm here, might as well make the best of it. I'd like to accept this year's prestigious Best Developer who somehow missed FlightSimExpo award. It's a tremendous honor. I wasn't nominated, nobody voted, and I made the whole thing up. I'd like to thank airport security for never having to see me. I'd like to thank my bank account for keeping me safely at home. I'd like to thank Blender for only crashing 3 times this week. And most importantly, I'd like to thank the community. No, really. I'd like to thank the community. Actually, can we all just take a minute and appreciate the community? Because without the community, there wouldn't be a community. I appreciate the community for appreciating my appreciation of the community's appreciation for the community. I don't think we appreciate the community enough. That's one is for you, SimFanatic.
Oh, thank you, Hanger. Let's give it up to Hanger.
Now, on a serious note, 5 years ago, Hanger Studio was nothing more than an idea that after my content creator career went over the guardrail with all 18 wheels locked up, turns out I was much better aircraft developing than a streamer. 3 years ago, I became an official Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace developer. And thanks to all you crazy pilots, I've been fortunate enough to turn this into something I truly love doing. So to celebrate 5 years of Hanger Studio 713, and because I somehow managed to survive long enough to turn the big 5-0 on July 13th, I figured why celebrate for a day when you can celebrate for a month? So everything in my store and online, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Orbix, SimMarket, FlightSim.to are 30% off through July 16th. Well, not all of them, but most of those. Every aircraft, the PMS-50, the TN-750, everything in the hangar. I've also got updates coming soon for the American Champion Scout and the Super Decathlon. And after that, it's time to fire up the turbines. My full attention shifts to the turbine legend. Let's just say, if you think my airplanes are fun now, you haven't seen anything yet. But before I go, seriously, thank you. Every customer, beta tester, content creator, every reviewer, every bug reporter, and most importantly, thank you, SimFanatic. We've come a long way. I probably interrupted FlightSimExpo long enough, so this is Hanger Studio 713, and apparently broadcasting on the wrong frequency. I'm going to switch back over to Channel 19 before somebody reports me to the FAA.
Oh, let's give it up to Hanger. 30% off. You heard it here, friends. Johnny says, Hanger, you rock. By the way, Hanger, I suppose everybody didn't know that this would be a debut of a 30% discount off, but that is awesome. And I want to say this. You have finally officially beaten Johnny Mon on most consecutive words, other than myself, of course. So congratulations on that. No, Hanger, we appreciate you. You're a hell of a developer, and you're a hell of a community contributor, but yet you're a hell of a friend. And so, friends, let's give it up to Hanger Studios and Voice in the chat. That's great.
Bravo.
Thanks, guys. I figured you'd like that, Sim.
I loved it, Hanger. That was great. Hanger, I can always count on you when we are in American Truck Simulator, and you'll usually come up with something that's going on, breaker, and you'll start doing that, and it's an absolute blast. It's a lot of fun. So thank you for that, Hanger. 30% off of everything you said, right? Everything, but did you say except for something? I thought I heard an except for something.
The whole shebang, even including PMS 50 GTN 750. It's the in-game panel. I am his publisher, so to say.
Nice.
So whenever people buy that on PC or Xbox, that's actually through me.
That's right. Okay, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll finally get that. So that's great. Give it up to Hanger once again. Now I'm going to switch. Before I get to Harry, I'm going to go to chat because I gotta balance this out, right? So in chat, Johnny, what was your favorite thing? It can't be community. But, John, what was your favorite thing about FlightSimExpo 2026 in St. Paul? And they're about 8 or 9 seconds behind my voice, and so John's probably not going to post it. If he doesn't post it within, let's say, the next 10 seconds, we will move on to Harry. So, Harry, you got plenty of time to think what you want to say for your favorite thing. I'll check my DMs. Okay, when able, I send something to you. Awesome, Phoenix. I'll do that. All right, well, Johnny is trying to decide on what he might have actually already said it, and I might have missed it. I'm looking up above. Johnny, laughter, emojis, nice Hanger. He says move on to Harry. Okay. Harry, what was your favorite, except for besides community? It can be community, but what was your favorite thing?
Well, I thought the community sucked. No, if you Silver did a little interview of me. If you watch that video, you'll see that's exactly what I said was just to see
to mix it up.
Guys.
Yeah,
so,
mix it up.
Is that posted?
Mic drop.
I hope not, because it was basically me saying that, and then just like 2 minutes was just ripping on Maple. So what?
Well, you can't please everybody, friends. That's what I found. But no, I know, Harry, we can always count on you to be the glass half empty and half full at the same time. So we're back to half full or half empty. But in any case, Harry, it was great seeing you. I know you could only make one day, but at least you made the trip. And about how it wasn't very far a drive for you, right?
It's only 2 hours to it.
Is that long?
15 minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay. Traffic or just?
I'm an hour west of Albert Lee. So.
Okay, I didn't realize you were that far away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no, it's great, and it was great again to see you. Grumpy Gamer says, "Good evening, everyone." Let's give it up to Grumpy Gamer. What's up, Grump? What's up? And friends, if you haven't smashed the like button, please smash it. But I'm going to go to the next in chat. John told me to go to the next one. So I'm going to go to Tombstone Kid. Tombstone Kid, what was your favorite thing from FlightSimExpo? And while he's thinking about that, I'll go again to Phoenix. Phoenix, I think you already said it, but I just want to make sure I got it.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say just obviously this was my first expo, so it was actually really nice because the expo came to me. So I live less than an hour away from the River Center. So it really turned out well. And when I went there, I would say besides the community with everyone else, just meeting everyone was probably my favorite thing of all.
Oh, right.
But I would say the second thing is just the amount of equipment there and amount of vendors that had so much stuff for you to just try out and use. And I think that it was really a great time to be able to see all the new products that the flight simming companies are bringing into the world for us consumers to use. I really think that is my favorite part, is just seeing how available these things are going to be coming to us, and for really good prices as well. I got to say that.
Absolutely. No, I mean, the fact that there are so many things, to choose from, it's almost like, it's almost like the vendors. It's not even almost. It's really the vendors are having to figure out, like Wingflex. They're in the others. They're trying to figure out like how can we differentiate. What's our niche to differentiate? Because, there's only so many iterations of the Airbus panel, right?
Exactly.
The EFS, right? The FCU, the McDo. It's like, well, how? Who was the vendor that made that really tiny Airbus? They had the McDo, they had the overhead.
Motozolo. I saw that.
Okay. And that thing was like, what, $6,000, $7,000?
$7,500, yep.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, so it was, but...
Zola's Moto. There you go, Tombstone Kid. Yeah, and that thing, I mean, if you can afford it, throw the money at it. So you have that at $7,000. And then you have, like, we interviewed Scalarchy. That was another one we interviewed. We interviewed them back at Providence back in 2025. And, so then you have their cockpit. I asked them during the interview. I still got to get it uploaded here for this year. But I asked them, like, what is a full setup like this? And, it's like $65,000. So you've got the creme de la creme all the way to like the very, very entry level, like Turtle Beach and some of the others. And then, what did you guys think of Meridian versus Honeycomb? I heard some good things about Honeycomb. Meridian, it's kind of like, for me, it's okay, Nikki, a great guy and everything, but it's like, I'll believe it when I see it. There's a lot of talk. I like the fact that, who was it? Brian from Say Intentions, he mentioned when we were interviewing him, he doesn't like to say anything's coming until they're sure of it, and it's at least within 3 months. He sees a long time horizon, right, Jerry? He said at 3 months, where's Del at? Del's not here, but 3 months out is like a long time horizon. I'd rather have vendors doing that than saying, yeah, this is coming, and they've got like 5, 6, 7 products, and you never see them. And so, but what did you guys think between Meridian and Honeycomb? Anything there? For those that went.
Tombstone.
I mean, I saw both of their stuff. I mean, I liked both of it quite a bit, personally, for me, so. But,
yeah.
It was nice.
Well, and I know Tombstone Kid talked to Nikki, and he says, Big Al says, man, can Nikki talk and talk and talk? Yes, he can. And then Tombstone Kid agreed. Somebody was just talking. Sorry, I stepped on you.
Well, it's good to see that, we've got new peripherals like that coming for entry level from Meridian, and, Honeycomb has been around. But, I just don't know about, putting money down on products that aren't out yet. Especially if, we want to see it work in the sim and things like that. We would love to, and Meridian, they seem like they have a nice product, but maybe just show us that it's working in the sim and stuff like that.
Hey, you know what? But Rick and everyone, the one thing that was nice about Meridian this time around, they actually had moving parts, unlike Providence. Remember, they had just a 3D printed models that were static, and there were actually little placards that said, don't touch, right? So at least we had something we could move. But nothing we could see. Nothing was like that I saw. I don't know. Did you guys see anything that's hooked up to a PC? Because I didn't.
I did not.
Yeah.
Negative on that one.
Yeah. So, how about Honeycomb? Like, I was trying to think, like, somebody said that they tried out some of the Honeycomb stuff, and they actually liked it. Anybody try out some of the Honeycomb stuff while you were there? I didn't.
I did.
It was nice.
It was. What did you like about it? I got to go back here. Scooter's in here. Hey, Scooter, I didn't realize you jumped in here.
I just got a minute.
Okay, well, welcome, Scooter. Scooter, it's good to see you, man. Scooter hung out with us, everybody, actually pretty much the whole time, which was great. And then he did the little outro for the Who Let the Dogs Out. If you haven't seen the short, go to our channel and look for the shorts at the bottom. You'll see Scooter at the end and the rest of us, including Murph. So the Meridian, the Honeycomb. What stood out for those of you that tried it, or I'm genuinely curious about that.
I thought the throttle movement was tight. It wasn't loosey goosey like
PXN.
A lot of the lower end throttles were.
Yeah,
if you left it on half, it would stay on half. If you left it on 3/4, it would stay on 3/4. And
okay, yeah, that's good.
They both lined up at the same time, so they weren't like a little
throttle 1 was a little ahead of throttle 2, but why can't they just deconstruct that into just a throttle and scrap all of the autopilot crap? Because everybody's got an autopilot from wind control. Why do we need it on the throttle?
Yeah, I would guess probably because you got your GA pilots that are doing a lot of flying, right? So that's probably what they're going for that market, David. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. You can mix match anything with anything, right? But CP65 says when TTM did his debrief yesterday, I said the Meridian stuff looks promising, but trust is still an issue. Yeah. So that's the other thing I kind of feel as well. CP, I would agree because. I don't know if I would. I mean, okay, if I could buy the product directly from maybe a redistributor like Amazon or what's the one? Flight Magazine, not Flight Magazine. What's the one that does the regular pilot stuff? Can't even think of it now. But I would.
Pilot Store.
Thank you, Pilot Store. Thank you.
Oh, Pilot Store. Okay.
Yeah. As long as they had stock, I would trust it. But if I was going to pre-order anything, I kind of feel like the same way. I would be a little bit hesitant if it was from Meridian or Honeycomb at this point. Even though Honeycomb is owned separately and driven separate. Sporties is the other one I was trying to think of. Thank you, Tombstone Kid.
Yeah.
But in any case, no, very, very cool. I'm going to go to chat here. Let's see. I think wasn't Mr. Martini? Was he there, or am I mixing him up with when we were at Providence or Vegas? I can't remember. Who in chat? No. Practice. What did you like? What was your favorite thing?
Well, man, I have a lot. There were so many cool things I got to do. Going to the Minneapolis Center tour, that was really, really cool.
I knew you were going to stab me with that and turn the knife.
That was awesome. Going to the Microsoft after party, that was awesome. Just meeting a lot of people, kind of out of fish out of water on that one. Hopefully you get to go next year, Darren.
I heard you were asking where's SimFanatic at this thing, but I do appreciate Practice for everybody that's in chat there. Practice mentioned to me hey, come and Blue's going to introduce you to his Microsoft contact, which Blue did, and so hats off to both you guys. Practice, thank you, and then Blue, thank you if you're out there. So that was very cool. So yeah, maybe we'll make it there next time. Practice next year in Vegas.
But the coolest thing I think I liked there was that there's a lot of DCS stuff finally this time, So
figured you'd like that one.
The F100 booth was a lot of fun, and then winning the F14 Tomcat that was really cool. So I actually downloaded it. And
that's right. That's right. You got that. And what do you think of it?
It's a lot of fun. I bought the Moza AB9 base there, the force feedback base, at the Expo. Great deal. They had a great sale on it, so been enjoying that since I got back. And what else was cool? I know the community. Everybody's been saying that, but
of course,
I didn't say that.
but to tack on that a little bit, the co-founder of Beam Eye Tracker, the guy that was in the background in the purple shirt, his name is Bastion. He was outside of the event hall at the end there on Sunday, and he was looking for a ride back to the airport because his flight was that afternoon. I was like, hey, I can take you. I have a car. He's like, oh, that'll be so awesome. So I took him there, and he gave me a key code for the Beam Eye Tracker software. Nice. So it's just being nice to other people there, it just pays off, So he didn't have to give me anything. I was just being nice.
Absolutely.
But, man. Super cool guy. And he told me his whole story and everything and how he made the company. But yeah, I'll tell you guys some other time.
What a community.
It's just just being with everybody else. That's why I go.
You know what? He just snuck that in on me, didn't he, Rick? No, Practice. That's cool. And I don't know if you saw Johnny Mon said thanks, Practice, for the invite. We do appreciate your Proc, and some cool stuff coming from Blue. And I'm not going to say too much about that. But there's some cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. I could tell you all, but then Practice and Blue would have to kill me, so I'm not going to say it.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Did Mr. iBeam was cool too. iBeam, so I think iBeam probably hates me because they've reached out to me, starting in Vegas and then at Providence, and they didn't say anything to me this time, which I don't blame them because I'm like, iBeam, I wear freaking sunglasses. How is that supposed to work when I can't demo this unless, of course, I turn off my camera. But I'm like, how am I supposed to demo that product? I can't take my sunglasses off, right? So it hasn't worked out so far for iBeam. But I do hear good things about their product, and I do appreciate that they have reached out to me multiple times to say, hey, Sim, will you demo this? And I could demo it and just do a video, I realize. But anyway, Proctus, thanks for that. And I think Mr. Martini was there. He says, Mr. Martini says, Friday's presentations, especially Say Intentions, nice that the show floor was open on Friday. Yeah, that brings up a really good point. What did you all think about the fact that we could go right down after all the keynote speakers and the vendors and the product reveals and then go down to the showroom floor? I've heard most people liked it, I think. Some people are like, yeah, then it kind of took away from the Saturday and Sunday. What anyone want to offer this up in voice chat or in our chat over here on the right?
Can I point this one before I head home from work?
Yeah, Scooter, go.
Yeah. I thought it was like opening up Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I know that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
They should go back till Saturday.
Yeah.
I really could have not gone there Saturday and had a few hours nap and not really given a crap.
You know what? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this with Evan Ryder. We did interview him. I'm sure he'll come back and he'll watch this stream. And I'll carry that forward because you weren't the only one I heard that from, Scooter. I heard that from several others. That and I, truth be told, I haven't really thought about it too much, but truth be told, I think I agree. I do think I agree on that because it's kind of like, when the other expos. We would have the Friday thing, right, with all the product reveals, and then right after that, we would go and have orange whips. We'd have drinks and a social.
Yep.
I would rather do that, and like to your point, Scooter, have Christmas be Christmas morning and Christmas Day, than opening all your gifts on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, it's kind of like, oh, right, well, I mean, there's the day, right? I think that's a good point. I think that's a good analogy.
I agree.
I was going to say, is this thing still on? Mr. Martini says, I couldn't stay for Sunday, so I appreciated having Friday. Well, that's another good point, But nonetheless, I appreciate that comment there, David. Let's move down to Silver Mother Killer. Silver, what did you think? What was your favorite thing besides the community? Because I know that would be number one on your list, buddy.
It's always my number one. But I have to say, guys, as some of you know, I'm actually glad I was able to make it.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely.
To begin with that, and obviously, and I love the fact that my wife always is there with me, supporting
1,000%.
Not just me, but all of us.
All of us.
In a way, she's just. Is there to just, she never says no to like, okay, I want to get this, and she says okay. You're supposed to say no. It's like I love everything about the expo, the vendors, the amount of options we have now. It's just overwhelming to the point that I'm not even sure which way I want to go now. It's like wind control always hits the ball out of the ballpark with her product. I mean, I love the new overhead.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
That was one of my main reasons to go, because I wanted to see it. I wanted to see how heavy it was. How it felt, the buttons, and all that stuff. And then you walk down the aisle and you see something equally amazing. So everything was a big wow for me. My other thing I love the most too is the fact that we go to dinner and we have a blast.
Oh, it is
at these restaurants. It's always epic, and now that we almost got it, the waitress involved with the whole thing.
But Johnny and the straw, we'll have to talk about that
Johnny
story,
and the
right?
Straw,
Oh yeah.
I am not gonna put you in this spot, Pilot Rick.
Oh my God. I was just thinking it too.
Side dishes, baby. Side dishes.
Yeah, no side dishes. You know what? It's just the whole thing, man. It's it's over the top, and you can't really beat it. You know,
you really can't.
And the Expo, yeah, the Expo is the Expo, and it's always going to be the Expo. But it's the things that we do afterwards, and you guys are right. I mean, Friday took away, you know, that Friday night. It's what we were missing. That, you know, like hanging out right after the reveal. That wasn't there. And I agree. Maybe hopefully next year it's only available for Saturday and Sunday, and we can enjoy our company, you know, and have a few orange whips.
Yep. And
have a blast and Vegas. I mean, what else can be better than Vegas? You know,
it's and you know, I now again, Silver and everybody, I am definitely going to carry that forward to our good friend Evan Ryder, because I'd be interested in what he's heard, because you know he's got to be having a lot of feedback. And don't they do surveys usually? Yep. I think they do surveys, right?
Yeah. In a few weeks or a month.
Okay.
They'll do a survey and then they'll review it and then go public with it.
I would definitely encourage everybody that went to definitely fill that out. I'm talking to myself when I say this, by the way. But yeah, definitely carry that forward, and I will carry it forward. But yeah, I would like to see the social, because by the time you get through sitting through that all day long, everybody's ready to get out of their chairs and just like have a drink, socialize, and not just now we're going down and talking to a bunch of vendors now all of a sudden, right? I mean, that's how I feel, you know, because it's that community thing that we're talking about that we always love about the Expo. So couldn't agree with you more. And to the wives, by the way, because I couldn't agree more. Silver, Mrs. Silver Killer, if she's listening, we do appreciate her. She's just as much a part of this group as any of us, and definitely appreciate her being there year after year, putting up with our shenanigans, right, Silva?
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't agree more, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm going to go to anyone else in chat that wants to offer it up. I'm going to be watching chat. If you were at FlightSimExpo in St. Paul, and you weren't invoiced to mention what you like the best, please drop it in. And Tashi Draco, everybody in chat, he's in here now. And so, Tashi, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, guys.
Good to see you, mate.
Hey, pleased everyone had a good trip.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. Very good trip. Very good. Always a good trip, Tashi. You need to make your way over to the States, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just happened to have my passport in front of me because I got to renew it.
There you go.
So
it's a good excuse. Why not?
Well,
it's only money.
Is that what I think it is?
That's right.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Somebody's coming over?
I think he's coming over. I heard that, Silver.
Yeah. Johnny Mon said he was going to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're going to have to do a GoFundMe for you and Flight Simmer. Maybe you guys can sit in each other's lap. We'll only have to pay for one seat on the plane. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Listen, if I'm traveling in cattle class, I am not sitting on Flight Simmer's lap.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's not going to happen, Maple.
We would be absolutely pleased if you guys made it. We'll, this is going great. We'll probably take a little bit of an orange whip and a bio whip break, right, Jerry? But I'm going to do one more in here. So let me go to the next one. Jerry. Jerry, what was your favorite part of the FlightSimExpo? It's your turn, and it can't be community.
Oh, was it the group meals that I coordinated? Was it the ATC tour, the Delta Tech Ops tour?
A lot of stuff, yeah.
There's so much.
There's a lot of
stuff.
stuff.
The Delta Tech Ops tour was absolutely stunning. You know, it really was.
That's awesome.
The only reason it felt a little pale in comparison was that ATC adventure. You know,
that was definitely fun.
Well, guys, I had to work. You guys all went and had fun. I had to work, but that's okay. That's my responsibility. I appreciate the fact that you guys got to go have fun. Hey, I had my brother. I finally got my brother out of bed. Brent's here. I finally got his ass out of bed. And only after like texting him like I don't know how many times, he's like, "Oh, for some reason your text didn't come through." Yeah, I'm like, yeah, right. That's the excuse. Sleeping in on the job. But no, he did a great job because I interviewed friends. I interviewed Desktop Pilot, and when I come back, well, I think the next part, because I think I got ZX Pilot Anthony, because then I've gone through everyone that was there. ZX Pilot Anthony rode his bike all the way from California. Is that correct, Anthony?
That is correct.
Anthony, what was your favorite part of Flight Sim Expo? Anthony, by the way, friends, probably the nicest guy you'd ever meet. You actually went through a torrential downpour as you hit St. Paul, right before you hit St. Paul, right? As you're coming in and you have all the gear. My brother didn't even realize that was you, and you just, it doesn't faze you. You just drive right through it. Is that your favorite part? The ride? I don't know.
Actually, it's the whole package. It's a trip there, it's a trip back. It's the time. And one of the good things, so I hit a downpour on the way there. Yep, and on the way back. So
you did.
Said hello.
Oh my gosh,
it's pretty good. But overall, one of the things I think I like most about the expo, and I think everybody's kind of touched on it, but choice. Right? There's so many products. The vendors are. They're stepping up. They're putting some good things out there, and it's just a great time to be in Sims.
Absolutely.
And even the I was a little on the fence with the Friday in the showroom floor, so I wasn't going to go on to the showroom on Friday, but I met a couple people that was their first time at the expo, and they kind of wanted to go check it out. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll go with you.
Cool. So you like the Friday? You like doing the Friday show, the Friday showroom, or?
I wasn't going to, but it was good to see it through first timers' eyes.
Oh yeah, because you can kind of see it. It's kind of like having kids. You see the world through their. You see FlightSimExpo for the first time through their eyes. I get that. But you what I'm hearing, I think, Anthony, is that you would have. It's kind of like I don't want to spoil my wife, Mrs. SimFanatic. Like, she is notorious for snooping around trying to find the presents before they're wrapped, right? So she spoils the surprise. So I think what I'm gathering from you, Anthony, if it wasn't for the people that you knew that were seeing FlightSimExpo for the first time, you would have maybe refrained and say, I'm going to wait for the Christmas day. I'm going to wait for Christmas morning. Yeah. Because you didn't have to go down there. We just chose to go down. So that's another thing. We could just, you could have had the social.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's probably the most I talked to the vendors too. Out of all the, I've only been to 4, but
sure,
as far as the expos, but a lot of time talking to vendors, I have some very good discussions, about feedback about products or just in general, So it was pretty good all the way around.
Pretty good. It looks, I appreciate that. ZX Pilot friends, and Proctus says going to head to bed. Still under the weather from the trip. Glad that we have this group, best group, the expo for sure. Let's give it up to Proctus. Looks like he jumped out going 90-night time. But friends, we will, let's go ahead and take a break. We've got 30 of you. Please don't leave. We got more. We'll probably go for a good another 30 minutes or so. What I'd like to do is come back, talk about the interviews that are yet to come, the interviews that we've already done. Maybe one of my moderators, one of you can drop the links. We interviewed Tony from Wind Control. It was our third interview with Tony. It's always good. The best interview, I think, was with Brian from sayintentions.ai. I did email him late last night, but we'll be planning on doing some Say Intentions stuff. I know a lot of you have been asking me, Sim, why aren't you doing Say Intentions? Sim, why aren't you doing VATSIM? Sim, why aren't you doing Pilot Edge? Sim, why aren't you doing ATC? So I can't think of a better way to start that within some of our streams. I'm not necessarily going to do all of them, but some of them doing some ATC ops, and so we're looking forward to that. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna have another half hour, maybe a little bit more. Talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that is coming on the channel of the interviews we did at FlightSimExpo. and also what we are looking forward to when we hit Vegas. And we've done Vegas, and we've done it well. And I think the next year is going to be even better. But friends, let's take a bio break, a bio whip. I am going to leave Discord voice running. But before I adjourn for a quick bio whip, we have a few additional people in Discord voice, friends. Let's give it up to, is it Claggett 34? And we also have Iceberg 757. And I thought I saw somebody else, but maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. But welcome, friends, into Discord voice. Let's give it up.
What's my full name, Sim?
Ted Nugent. Did I come close?
Read it out loud for everybody.
Scooter can get something up.
His landing gear.
Love it, David White. He ran out of room.
I wonder who changed that name.
Oh, no kidding, right? All right, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to leave the open mic for you guys in Discord voice. Everybody in chat, stick around. There's more to come for the FlightSimExpo 2026 debrief with the crew. And we hope we see you at the next show if you couldn't make it this time. But I'll be right back, friends. About 5-10 minutes tops. We'll be right back.
Copy.
Oh, Silver, you just went to that booth with the model airplanes on the left?
Yep.
I can't
Yes,
see,
I did.
but I think that 747 I bought's back there.
This was after you already did your purchase.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I edited out about half an hour,
Oh,
that guy talking, I think, so.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Like, they're just too long. I
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
stopped and walked away, you wouldn't even noticed.
It would have
So
been
is
the
that a carry-on
second
there,
one.
Bats?
What's that?
Is that a carry-on for you?
Yeah. I had them both in the overhead, and then they said it was a full flight, so without anybody telling me anything, I went and pulled the plane down to put in front of me.
Yeah,
And then about an hour into the flight, my right knee started hurting. I'm like, oh! So I picked it up, put it on my lap, and then straightened the leg out, and I was all right. But yeah, it would not fit in my bag. It was that bulky.
Look like it.
But they made it.
They made
right.
it. Yep.
It made it. Now I got to work on a display case to keep the dust off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, you know. You can
Jerry, is this the unedited part or?
I don't remember. I may have left it in. Because I figured it was going to be B-roll. I just needed the back of it. Behind his head while he talked tonight. And yeah, I may have left it in. But he talked to us for quite a while without even like Silver introducing himself or anything else. He just wanted to talk. He's like, "Ooh, yes."
Well, he probably recognized the shirt because I brought 3 other customers to him, and he's like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah. There were guys going there after too. So somebody showed us what was it? A seat back guide, you know, the emergency exit guide and such. I think it was Scooter bought that.
Yeah, the safety card from replica from the movie Airplane.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was all laminated and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. He also had ones for Janet Airlines or Airways, whatever they call themselves. You know, Janet out of Vegas heads out to unknown places that the military may or may not say is secret, you know.
Maybe we can get a tour through that next year.
You know what? I will stay at the hotel while you do that, okay?
Oh, hey, your loss.
Ouch. No, that's fine.
Me and Rick will go.
Okay.
Yeah. Somewhere.
We'll get a tour or something.
I'm in.
As long as Scooter can get it up. I mean, Scooter guy can get it up. I mean, damn, I can't say his name.
Get it up
Scooter,
to altitude.
The guy that can get up to flight level. Yeah.
Yeah.
A tour of an inside of a federal prison.
Well, Toshi can sweet talk his way out of anything, so we'll take him with us.
Hey, did they ever say the final numbers? How many people showed up?
They don't.
I haven't heard
question.
yet.
Time up.
I haven't heard. Normally they tell us.
was a little
It felt a
concerned
little
because it seemed
empty.
like it started out a little slow, but then it seemed to pick up.
Yeah, there was a lot of some empty seats on Friday. I seen. I don't know. Maybe they were just up walking around, or
Yeah,
They're still setting up all the booths.
And you
there
know,
were several booths
you
that were
guys
still under construction on Friday during the demo.
Yeah.
The big show.
Yeah, there was, and also Wind Control didn't have any announcements either. Normally they, you know.
Nope. Well, Tony said they're not going to do announcements anymore, so.
Yeah.
Unless they've got something like ready to be sold right then.
I mean,
There it
think
is.
about it. We got
That'll never happen.
Safety card.
We've got FS Weekend, which comes before FSExpo, and if they put anything out, we heard about the overhead at FS Weekend.
Yeah,
you know,
but they didn't have it there, so.
No, they didn't have it there.
No,
that's right. They had two models, right? They had the one that was that was hooked up to the sim, and then there was one that was actually just sitting there, right?
They had a third unit, and that was over the Microsoft booth.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. Two working
So
units,
three
and yeah.
I'm gonna rent.
Home sweet home.
I'm gonna rent a crane to hold up the overhead at home.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding, man.
You don't need a whole crane, just a forklift.
Forklift.
Right.
Okay, we'll use a forklift then.
Couple of 2x4s.
Yeah,
2x4s.
Then structure it with your 2x4s, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Some of that 80-20 stuff I used to build the NASCAR sim.
You don't think Velcro would work, Bats?
Just for the cables.
Heavy duty, and if you got one of them popcorn ceilings, that'll help.
Oh God.
It could work as long as you can wear a helmet while you're flying.
Yeah.
Ooh, attach it to the helmet. There you go.
Just need to get 4 sticks of all thread and mount it right to your ceiling, and just have it hang down.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like a little hydraulic or something. Get a little hydraulic or something. Adjustable, yeah, something that'd be kind of cool. And it can tilt, make it tilt.
Yeah, you can tilt. Yeah, just.
Got me thinking, Harry.
And then you don't have to worry about the weight. I mean, it's not going to fall down because it's,
No, because it's mounted to the roof.
yeah. I mean, you might have to figure out how to get some wood blocking up there to anchor into, but
That's what
Yeah,
the ceiling
pilot Johnny
space is
Munn
for, Harry.
sent you a message.
What was that?
Johnny put a message in chat for you.
Thank you.
On the YouTube side.
Yeah. Yep, he left a message. Yeah, it was definitely good seeing you, ZX.
Yeah, it was
Come on.
good time.
Yeah, had a good time, man.
Always good to see everyone.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Silver, are you moving around okay after getting home and such?
You know what? I actually did quite well on my way back.
Good.
And I'm back to work already, and I'm okay. I think maybe the pool. I mean, I got in the pool, and I started doing some exercises. I think that kind of sort of helped a little bit, but
Sweet.
We'll see, man.
Yes. Yeah, so Rick and I are bringing trunks next year.
Oh, dude, you totally have to. Everyone has to,
Yeah.
Especially when it's going to be 125 degrees over there. So yeah, we're going to need it.
that water's going to be nice and cold.
Outside, you know?
at least it's in early June, so it won't be quite as hot as it probably was last time you were there. It was in July last time you guys were out in Vegas.
No,
it was end of June. It's like 102 to 112.
Yeah, it was hot out
there.
there.
No.
But
118
nice and
guys.
cool out there.
The hottest day we were there was 118.
On the outside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Vegas can get really hot, guys, in the city.
Yeah, they can.
Hey, Bats, do you know the guy in the tie on the video right now?
Yeah, he does the West Coast tour too.
His name is Chris. Yeah, Chris Slimmer. He does the Aviation Expo shows, and he's done the last 7 years of Airliners International shows. but he parted ways with Airliners International, so now he does his own once-a-year show.
Yeah, that's what he has, his little post-it note up there in the back. Aviation Expo. Yeah, he said he's going to swing out, was it the Hilton or Embassy this year? The next show at LAX.
In August.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always at the show, but he already has sold half the tables for his Dallas show next year.
Dallas, Maple could go.
That's right.
He's working on tours at the American Airlines maintenance facility and ramp tours at DFW.
Yeah, we'll see if he shows up to Vegas.
The wife okie dokied the barbecue.
Okay.
You talking to us, Scooter?
Okie dokie barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Justin, what's up?
What's up, Justin?
Captain Aviation.
Oh, hello, Captain.
I had a second degree, almost to a second degree sunburn.
Oh, that was not well planned.
Yeah, I got back from the beach yesterday.
So you're looking like a lobster?
No, but it is a full body sunburn and it hurts like hell.
Oh yeah, next time wear your trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, wear your trunks.
No.
Hey.
Put clothes on next time, jeez.
Yeah.
I didn't have clothes on, dummies.
You know what you said full body.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't mean
Yeah,
it like
Speedo?
that. I meant like my legs and everything else.
What did I just walk into? Jerry, I
Captain
told you to
Aviation
keep it
just
clean.
got back from- Captain Aviation just got back from a nude beach apparently and got second degree sunburn.
I hate it when that happens.
No, that's not what happened. Obviously, I had my trunks on, and then next thing you know, my knees, all my whole entire legs, not my arms, but my chest and my whole lower back and feet are sunburned, and it hurt like hell.
Captain Aviation, have you seen my skin tone? I can tell you, I've been through so many sunburns. It is not fun. It's the worst ever. I can sympathize. I can empathize. Yeah.
Yeah, just look at YouTube. You can see his red nose now.
Exactly.
Yeah, from Ohio.
Well, yeah, no, I've seen his YouTube, so I know it.
Yeah, my skin. I'm like, you should see my legs. Come to the expo. You want to see something that'll blind you. Just take a look at my gams.
The only thing more transparent than SimFanatic is a Scotsman.
I'm also storm chasing, so that.
I think the only guy that is probably whiter than me is Two-Tone Murphy at FlightSimExpo. I'm telling you. No, but I know sunburns, they are the worst. They are the absolute worst. I'm telling you, yeah, it's horrible. I hate the feeling. And then you get your skin dries out. Oh, it's the worst. But everybody, great to be back with you. Thank you all for sticking around, and we'll go ahead and jump back in to the content and what we're talking about. So for those of you that may have just joined us, we started it off, and if you just joined us, go back and watch the others after we get done here. But we talked about, went through everybody in voice and some of you in chat on like what your favorite thing was about the expo, of course, other than community, and then everybody had to start with community, of course, because there are rule breakers in here. But in any case, appreciate you all sticking around. Let's talk now about some of the stuff that's coming out. Of course, we've got already uploaded. We talked about the Say Intentions. If you haven't checked that out, please go check that out. And then thank you, Jerry. We've got the Say Intentions interview that Jerry's got linked there, along with the Evan Ryder interview. Evan's a great guy. Definitely consider him a friend. And interviewed him at the expo, and we got it right, didn't we? Because we called it. I said, there's speculation that it's in Vegas, and then he was trying to do a little misdirect, and it didn't really work. But and then we also had the interview, of course, with Tony at Wind Control. Some of the interviews that are yet to come, I already hinted towards Miltech. That was a good friend, Silver Killer, interviewed them. Swerve, what is up? Thank you, Swerve. Swerve says great interviews. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. If you haven't seen them, please go to them, do a like. mic and say something under them. You can say like, Sim, what's with your noggin, or I don't know what, it's something, but it just generates the hype and it gets stuff out there. So do appreciate y'all watching, and Swerve, thank you for that. But we have also coming a Desktop Pilot. I was just talking about that. So Desktop Pilot is actually owned, and I met the owner, one of the owners, and anyway, it's family-owned business, and they have basically full cockpit setups for like the Cessna, whether it be the 172 or the 182, 152. I actually, when I got my PPL, I flew in the Piper Warrior low wing, the PA 28-151, but then I also did 152 and 172. So, and they had the full screen setup and everything like that. And it's, I think if I don't remember wrong, I think their full setup was either, I know this is going to be a wide variance, but it was either 15,000 or 25. I think it was 25,000 for a full setup. Still expensive. But you can get components, and they have pieces of it. It's like all metal housing and casing. I did like the products, but I didn't really. The yoke felt like it didn't have enough resistance to me, and there's some stuff that they're still working on. So I asked them about like force feedback, and she laughed. She's like, I knew that was coming, that question, and they are working on force feedback. The switches on that, I'm going to save that for the video. But we have an interview with Desktop Pilot. And I do appreciate it. They allowed us to have an interview with them and meet them. We also had a interview with Scholarkey. That would be our second interview that we met with Scholarkey. And I think that was, the thing that is obviously the buzz. I think one of the things that we're going to talk about here in a little bit, stick around, is what we are going to expect at FlightSimExpo 2027 in Vegas. I do have, I think a lot of us that went there have some insight to what's going to come, but I'm going to save that for the end, of course, right? The teaser. I feel like I'm the weather guy. Stay tuned. Right after these messages, we'll talk about what's going to happen tomorrow morning with the weather. No, but we're going to talk about 2027 of what's coming. I feel there's going to be some exciting stuff in Vegas other than just Vegas. But Scholarkey was if you want a high-end thing, I think most of the people are probably not going to be able to afford to buy it. I'm one of those people. But we get a lot of hits from that. I think people are just interested in like that high-end stuff. They had the full Airbus A330, I think it was, and then the A320 setup. And they had two. And they actually, right when Jerry and I went up there to interview, I think they just sold the 330. Wasn't that right, Jerry? They just sold the 330.
They said they were selling a full cockpit. I don't think they really said which one.
No, they said 330.
It was one of the show. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He said that they sold the 330, and he pointed, but they sold because they had the one on the right was the 330, the one on the left was the 320. Yeah. And he said that, what did he say? It was 65,000, I think, was the 330 for the full deal. And I can't remember what he said the 320 was, but pretty impressive.
Anytime someone walks up and forks out that kind of cash, they're in a different tax bracket than I am.
Isn't that the truth? So that's so true.
IT guys don't get paid that much.
IT guys, well, not us anyway, Jerry. I mean, maybe some, but yeah, that was really neat to see. And what was your what do you think? Did anything stand out with any of you guys that saw the Scholarkey set up there? I know they were at. I think they debuted at Providence. They didn't have the TQ box. They didn't have even the smaller modules. You can buy them individually. I was kind of disappointed they didn't have like the TQ box or something like smaller that could be more affordable. They do have those, but they didn't. They did?
It was outside the booth. Yeah. It was
I missed that. Okay, so they did have. Yeah. I just missed it. Did you catch the price on that? Did it go up? Did it stay the same? Did it go down? Because I think the pricing on that. Let's see. Pilot Rick. I almost called you ZX Pilot. Pilot Rick. What did you buy that for?
He doesn't have it. It's OG.
Which one is
that? Oh, it's Old Golfer. That's right. Old Golfer and Delt have it.
Yeah,
that's right.
They have TQ.
That's right. Yeah.
It was like $5,000 though, I think, or something.
And I think that was on sale, wasn't it?
Like 3, 4. Yeah, they got it for like 3.
Just reading here. Big Al's plan says, so Sim, when is Tony from Wind Control moving into your house? I think he's already here. I actually thought about for this stream, I would remove the green screen and to just show the rack mount and everything with all the peripherals in the background there. But yeah, that was Old Golfer that had it.
Yep.
So there was Scholarkey. The other one was I always forget it. Is it PXN? Is that right? PXN?
Yep.
PXN.
Yep, PXN.
And I think that's promising. The thing is they just had the models. So they had like a third party company that made the models. So when you went up and you went to move the throttles and controls and stuff like that, they just flopped around. My brother and I, BA Fish, we were talking about that on the way back. And it's like, well, it's almost like worse than having the static models that don't say do not touch, because people go up and it felt really cheap. So I asked the gal that was there. So we interviewed. Who was the guy? Was his name Mike?
Steve or something like
that? Steve. It was Steve. And so we interviewed Steve, but then they had a rep that was like, this feels really cheap. And I asked her, said, is this the actual unit or is this a prototype? And she's like, no, this is a model. So it wasn't the actual release. So we definitely want to be clear about that. And I think they should have had like at least a placard or something to say, these aren't the actual finished product, or maybe they did and I missed it. Very possible, because I miss a lot, as you all know. But anyway, that felt really cheap, but I think the potential, it was modular. It had a 10-port powered USB hub right hooked onto it. People were asking me about it, and I said, well, the way I would describe it to all of you that were either there or couldn't be there, what really occurred to me when we were looking at it and working with it is it's kind of like if Turtle Beach Velocity 1 mated with a Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, their offspring would be this thing. It just seemed like it was kind of a mix of both worlds. I did like that it had some unique ways to clamp it onto the desk. You could actually have it mounted under your desk. I know a lot of you have asked me questions on like, hey, I don't have enough desk space and I'm running out of desk space. Are there options to like mount these yokes, throttles and such underneath the desk, which I think is a legitimate great question. And they did have a mounting option for that. They had some other stuff like the rudder pedals. The rudder pedals had like a 3-point harness. Again, we were talking about like everybody having like a niche. They had the ability to have the foot pedal basically pull out, and you could have like a full foot plate there, kind of like you have with kind of like the what am I trying to think of, the wind control Airbus, where it's like the full foot pedal, or you could just have the top part, like if you're flying GA, where you want to slide your heels along the floor, all had the toe brakes and stuff. So I thought that was a nice niche that they had, and something that was unique. I don't know, what did the rest of you? Did any of you check out the PXN stuff?
I checked it out with you.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, I did. It was awesome.
I like some of the motorized stuff that they were doing.
Yeah.
I like
they've got the
design
motorized
on the
wheels.
yoke too.
Yeah.
That design on the yoke where you can buy it plain, and then they're gonna have a upgrade to force feedback.
That's right.
Bolted in or bolted on, and that'll be a kind of a game changer for that low end, more affordable yoke entry price.
Yes, and that's another good point. So Pilot Rick and Jerry mentioned two things that I think are really good points. Like Pilot Rick mentioned, so they actually have a motorized trim wheel that will actually move. And you're talking. Remember what the price point was, but it should be very, very affordable. And then, as Jerry just mentioned, on the actual yoke, it almost looked like a rectangular box that the yoke fit into, and a very, very small footprint on your desk. But as Jerry mentioned, they're going to have a force feedback thing that you can basically, it's modular, so you can replace it and then have force feedback. So it'll be interesting to see what that force feedback has. Will it be direct drive? Will it be belt driven? The belt driven stuff is obviously cheaper, but the direct drive is smaller. A lot of you that have seen the Moses stuff, you probably have seen their direct drive. A lot of the other products that are out there for like racing, awesome. The direct drive is actually a lot smaller footprint than like the belt driven, whether it's a dual belt, single belt type of thing. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see when that does come out and how that feels. But I think it's gonna. He did mention a price point on that. Didn't he say 280 or something like that?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I mean, but he talked about the pricing on both units.
200 is on the throttle. Sorry if I jumped in. I'm driving at the same time.
It was. Oh no, you're fine. It was 200, David. Is that what he said? If it was too okay, so then definitely price competitive to the Honeycomb, which is one of my favorite pieces of hardware from any of the vendors, and I think it still holds up to this day. But it'll be interesting to see what that comes to in terms of like when it actually gets out to market and we can actually try it out and see how good it actually performs. But yeah, so the PXN. Definitely something to watch for.
Tim, so the PXN also is going to be available in August.
Oh, that's right. In August. That's right. Yep. He said in August. Well, he said they're shooting for August, right? But yeah, August is their timeline. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Another good point, Jerry. Thank you.
It's not sometime in 9 to 12 to 14 years I'll have this product. No,
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, we know who you're referring to.
And PXN, they did a lot of racing wheels before they got into flight simming.
Oh, that's another good point. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Pilot Rick. That is definitely worth noting. They definitely were in racing. It's kind of like Moza, right? Moza was mainly in racing and then got into the flight. And I think it's a good thing to see these different vendors, hardware vendors that are jumping into FlightSimExpo, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out Sim Gaming Expo, that is in September. I know the founder and the starter of it, George. He's jumped to a lot of our live streams, but that will be in Chicago in September. So we will be there, but it's mainly focused on racing. That's why I'm mentioning it. But George really wanted to have stuff with the Flight Sim, entry for there. And shout out to George. We did see him and talk to him for a bit when we were at FlightSimExpo. Matey, how you doing? Matey's in here, friends. Let's say hi to Matey.
Matey.
Cheers, matey! Matey says, hello, SimFanatic and everyone just passing by. Sounds like you guys had a lot of fun there. Have a great night. You too, matey. We had a blast, so hopefully we can see you sometime at one of the expos, maybe even in Vegas. Didn't stop at Thrustmaster. We interviewed Tim a couple years, but didn't stop at the Thrustmaster booth. We did, obviously, we already talked about wind control, and that's already uploaded. FlightLink. We interviewed FlightLink. Do plan on doing a partnership. Many of you know that we had FlightLink going for a couple months. Definitely looking forward to partnering with FlightLink and then getting our... the little bit more of the seriousness in terms of those that like A-cars and they like the more restrictive. We're not going to get super restrictive, I don't think. There's some other more restrictive ones that are out there, but it's something that we are definitely going to get back into, and do look forward to that. Do a shout out to Mirage, Rick. Anything in terms of like with FlightLink partnership? Because I know you have a VA, Mirage. We'll do a shout out on that here, and I do appreciate Rick and Delgam, Jerry, Silver Killer, Old Golfer, Proctus. On the SimFanatic virtual airlines, I know a lot of you are like, we just had Matey, and this is a perfect time. Matey came in. He's on the top of the charts when it comes to FS Hub, but we will be getting back into that. We'll be doing a partnership with FlightLink. But what are the things that you would be excited about, Pilot Rick, in terms of like having that partnership with FlightLink?
I think I would really enjoy it. We currently have a lot of things in the works, especially for next year that we were talking about. And that community is growing, so just a lot more airline and, fly-in driven events that are coming, and, the partnerships just continue to grow with Kestrel Air. Got to really talk with them a lot, and just good things, man. Good things.
Awesome. Well, I want to say again, thank you, Pilot Rick. And I know when you started the Mirage Virtual Airlines, and that's been a big hit. But definitely appreciate all the input that it's like partnership and partnering on these things. And Rick got us several of our SFA liveries. Worked with the contact that you have, Rick. So definitely appreciate your partnership there, buddy. And it's a symbiotic relationship there when it comes to the virtual airline.
Absolutely.
I think that's going to continue. Man. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We'll definitely got a lot more to go. It's just the beginning, and going to continue to have fun with all of this.
Absolutely, my friend, and looking forward to it. So, Flight Link's definitely excited about that. That interview will be coming out. Watch for the partnership, and do look for registering. And I think that we will find, I think, a good niche there as well, where like some of you that maybe not want so restricted, but those of you that want to be like real world to the core, there'll be the Mirage option and that sort of thing. So I think I'm looking forward to that partnership moving forward as well. And the other one we had, Rosefire. That I know, Rick, you had mentioned Rosefire, and then a lot of you had mentioned Rosefire. I agree. Rick had mentioned earlier in the stream the most exciting thing Rick was excited about was the A107 Pro. You all know that or some of you know we did the V2, the V3 version they've sent to me, and I've highlighted those. I've did a video on them, a short comparison between the two. But the Pro, as Rick said, it's the next level. They actually improve so many things. They continuously improve them. I almost feel like, at least with their 107 line, the A107 specifically, the Airbus, it's almost like it's like research and development, R&D, and they get stuff sold and they send it out and they continue to improve it, which is fine. I'd probably be a little irritated if I dropped $380, $400, but it's not that much, like $380, and then I was like, oh shoot, if I would have just waited for the Pro, I could have had such a better product. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? But they're paying for it. They got to get some income to continue to improve it, so I get it. But the B107, I'm super looking forward to the B107. The Boeing overhead, that's going to be amazing.
I love that photo back there. I love that. Look at that photo.
Oh, I missed that. That's great. Oh yes, fantastic. Well, that's what. When did you? Where was that? Was actually at the pool. I forgot you guys went to the pool.
Yeah, we had a pool party.
That's great.
Some of us didn't have a trunk, so.
Oh, that's great. Did the video end? Is it going to restart?
Yes, that's the end of it.
Okay. I don't know if I had it on loop. So, but yeah, the B107, definitely looking forward to that. No question. How about that EGT meter, actual meter that worked? Well, we didn't see it work because we had them. They actually put together stuff. The guy at the booth, Chase. There was a Tornadic system that went through near Kansas City area where he lives, and they're like, we went there to go interview him, and they were tearing down the booth. These guys are incredible. They like reset things up quickly for us to do the interview, so we'll have that coming. But the B107 is definitely one I'm looking forward to a lot as well.
Oh yeah, that's a great overhead. I love the B107. It works really well.
Absolutely.
I tried to buy that one, but he wouldn't take Canadian money.
Yep. Oh, is that right? It's kind of surprising. Just go to the bank, do the exchange. Huh. Well, yeah, that's kind of surprising. But I don't. Did I miss anyone? Who else did we?
Actually,
I thought those were.
That was supposed to be a sarcastic comment.
We mentioned Milton.
I want to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say about that Moza.
Yeah.
There's the AY210? Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Boeing yoke attachment for that coming out here, hopefully in July. I found the name of that developer.
Oh.
And it's called Sim Workshop.
Nice. Sim Workshop. Did you post? I think I saw somebody post Sim Workshop. Was that you in chat? Somebody posted that.
No, I didn't post it, but I posted a picture somewhere in voice chat somewhere and was showing the actual yoke that he had. And it attaches to the Moza, and that thing, everything on there works. It looked phenomenal.
Oh, that's amazing. And thanks for mentioning that, Rick, because I know I definitely want to check that out because as Rick was saying, everybody, because the AY210, you've heard me talk about this, it's modular, so you can plug these things in just like a racing wheel. You get different racing wheels. Moza took that same concept, and they're doing it with yokes. And what I love is you can do, like Rick said, you can get a third party. What was it? What was the third party?
Sim Workshop.
Sim Workshop.
Sim Workshop.
So Sim Workshop, they make this, and then you can buy it. Was it $600? It was full metal?
Yeah, full metal.
Full metal. Heavy duty. Yeah. And you can put it on there, and it works. Actually, they sent us the AB6 Moza. By the way, we were going to do an interview with Moza, and we went there, and it was late on Sunday, and it's my fault. But Zach was busy, and he said, well, can you come back at 1:30 or 2? And I had to check out of the hotel with my brother, and I'm like, that isn't going to work. But I'm pretty sure we'll be meeting up with them in Vegas. But yeah, Rick, that is a great point. I definitely have to check that out, man, and maybe get connected there, because that would be awesome to have that Boeing yoke full metal. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I will definitely, if I do talk to them before you or anything like that, I will definitely get your name in there, man.
Please do.
That thing is awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sure.
Definitely appreciate that, Rick. And maybe that's one of those things where it can carry us over into when we can get the wind control Boeing yoke. And by the way, if you haven't checked out that, I do ask Tony. He didn't give away yet exactly the pricing. He didn't even talk about exactly when it would ship, but it sounds like it's going to ship. They're aiming towards the end of the year. They did say, he said that the biggest thing that they're working through is the SimApp Pro and some of the software things, but he feels like they have a good handle on that. So they're just kind of tweaking, and they're hoping to have that thing available for ordering by the end of the year. So definitely check out that interview if you haven't already. So that is essentially... What did I miss on the debrief? We ate at Louis. We had Italian twice. We were going to eat pizza, but we had Italian twice. Where else did we eat? Oh, we went to Foca de Chao.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Got our feedback on, and I had meat sweats.
Meat on the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night.
Oh.
Foca de Chao.
Man, I'll tell you what. I woke up. I don't know if the rest of you guys. I think Silver Killer and Mrs. Silver Killer did. They woke up with the meat sweats. I did. I thought it was a meth until I woke up, and I'm like, why am I in a pool of just like sweat? And it was the meat, because
Didn't you have them last year?
Well, I kind of a little bit maple, but I didn't have it like this time, because like everybody was talking about that last time maple when we went there in Providence, and it didn't happen to me like it did this time. And I don't know if I just ate too much, probably, but definitely had it. But it was good. And then I couldn't believe that. So Rick, Delt, and Anthony, you guys all had the when we went to Louis on Sunday. You guys got the prime. Well, no, it wasn't prime rib. What was it? Was it prime rib?
Ribeye.
Ribeye.
We got the ribeyes. Yeah.
It's like, how are you guys eating more red meat? I can't. It's just like you guys are.
I missed the night before.
Oh my gosh, you guys are brave. I don't know if I could have more. But it sounded good. It had the mushrooms and onions, and you said the mushrooms were really good, Rick.
Yeah, the mushrooms were delicious.
Nice. Yep. That was Louis and right there in St. Paul. But we were hoping to have some good food. I know at is it Zambonis.
Yep.
And of course, right when we ordered, I was kind of hungry for some of their food, and their kitchen had closed, so we all had nachos, and then that didn't set very well.
Yeah. The other
Don't get the peanut butter sandwich on Saturday night.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jerry?
I mentioned was Wingflex.
Oh yes, we interviewed Wingflex during the live stream. That was on Friday, and you're right. We did interview Wingflex. So if you want to see that, that's already out there. We did a live stream. I think that thing was like at 1,800 and plus views. There's David passed out during the Thrustmaster.
No.
What was it? Wasn't Thrustmaster?
What was it? Thrustmaster.
What was it?
It was Meridian.
Oh, it was Meridian. Sorry, Thrustmaster.
That's why
it was Meridian. There you go. Nicky was doing his usual talking. That's hilarious. So he took a real quick power nap during the Meridian Meridian event. That makes more sense because Thrustmaster was right at the beginning. SCP's LOL. So let's wrap up with what's coming. And so with FlightSimExpo 2027, as many of you probably know but may not know, I actually got Evan Ryder in our live stream when we weren't sure if Microsoft would be there. We actually didn't get an interview on this time, but now that I've got the contact, I'll make sure we get an interview with them next year. I know everybody was like, they're all like model matching, and I'm sure they got hit up with that one. Did anyone hear what the result of that was? They had something that was maybe good and bad news. What was that?
Johnny, what'd you go yell at them for?
Two Tony even talked about it in his recap that he posted yesterday. Essentially, in his conversation, they have realized or found a root cause of a lot of it, and it is tied to the third-party developers not checking some boxes when they go to upload.
Oh, that's what it was. That's right.
The marketplace,
That's
as well as when things are coming from not in the marketplace but outside.
That's right.
So they're not checking some of those boxes. They're going to they'll probably be a little bit more strict as far as the allowing you to fly with unprotected airplanes. Basically, it's called.
That's right. Yeah, because I think we were at Louis and we were talking about that. Like, how hard is it to check the boxes, right? Because it's got to, Yep. So, thanks, Jerry. Yeah, that's right. So, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, we'll have better results. But for FlightSimExpo 2027, it's at the Westgate. It used to be the old Hilton. Some of you, just a little teaser. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to be for Halloween, but you probably could guess. And I've always got to be in costume, Maple, and everybody. I always got to do the costume thing. But it'll be in the spirit of going to Vegas for 2027 Expo. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. I will ask Evan, and he is amazing in getting back to me. So let me know if you have any specific questions. Hell, I even had Evan get a whole nother wing of rooms for Providence when they all ran out. I said, hey, Evan, their rooms are out. I've got some of you that are trying to book, and you can't afford it. And Brent, my brother, even when we were at St. Paul, Evan got some additional rooms at the rate. So if there's any questions on the rooms, the travel, the vendors, the questions in terms of the venue or any of that, let me know, and I will pass that on to Evan, and he will get back to me, I'm sure, really fast. But there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been figured out yet. But it's not like they haven't done Vegas before. They've been there twice now, right? Or 3 times? Twice at least.
Really?
Yeah. They started in Vegas. They started in Vegas, and then they went back. I believe they started in Vegas. I could be wrong, but I believe they started in Vegas, and then they went. Well, we were there in 2024, right?
Yeah. Sim, I have some bad news for you, man. About Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah. It's on a Saturday.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's very dangerous.
Oh, boy.
Your blue suede.
What are you talking about?
That's American. That'll be the American Truck Simulator Saturday then.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah.
Last Saturday of the month.
Oh.
And not having to work next day?
Oh, we're
Perfect
screwed.
Halloween for you, Sim.
We are so. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be that right there. That's Maple's model airplane. That's Maple throwing that when he was younger, right there. Yeah, we are definitely in trouble, friends, if that's the case. So we'll look forward to that, and no, we'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Everything will be just fine, right? I think.
Johnny says he doesn't want another choking episode.
Another choking episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, by the way, switch off the green screen and flex.
Switch off the green screen and what?
Yeah, you want to flex those controllers on the bookshelves. Go on, do it.
I posted plenty of pictures on that, Tashi. You've seen them, right?
Oh yeah, but come on, you want to do it in the moment.
Okay, I'll close out with that. How about that? I'll close out with that.
What if we do ATS right now?
ATS right now?
Because it's only 10.
Go for it, Maple.
Well, you guys can go for it. Yeah, I might join once I go grab my dinner, because God bless Mrs. SimFanatic. She got me Chick-fil-A salad again. So it's either Chick-fil-A chicken salad or it's the Dino Nuggets, I guess, right, Captain Howdy? Is Captain Howdy still in here? He's still in here, right?
He dropped.
Oh, he dropped.
He's eating dinner.
Salad.
He's. Oh, I know why he dropped. He's having a great double cheeseburger from El Del Taco.
El Del Taco.
So coming for that's not the only thing. So the big thing that I think a lot of you already probably have surmised or guessed is that at FlightSimExpo 2027, friends, when we go there in Vegas, the big thing I think a lot of the vendors and developers are, and in fact, Tony talked about it in terms of wind control. You can probably guess from some of the products they released is what? Can anybody guess what the big focus will be in 2027? I think I heard it. Boeing. Boeing's going to be... Boeing is the Boeing. It's not boring. It's Boeing.
No. Flight Sim 2028.
That's right, Johnny. Boeing. It's going to be Boeing. Big Al, it's going to be Boeing. No water masking is fixed for World Update 22. There you go, the new water masking. So Boeing, we're going to look forward to that. And so I hope we'll actually, hopefully by that point in time, we'll be able to buy some of the stuff like wind control, the whole Boeing yoke for those that can afford it. I'm still interested. I think we should do a poll and have like a giveaway, not the Boeing yoke, but for like whoever gets closest to the price point for the Boeing yoke. I think that'd be kind of a fun one because I don't know. I've heard $750, I've heard $850, $650. Be interesting. We might have to do the prices right. If you guess over, you're out, and then Maple will come in with $1. But in any case, yeah.
Yeah.
But friends,
you know what you will. Well, just quick Sim.
Yes.
Jerry had a chat with the guys at Miltech.
Yes, he did, and we're going to upload the video. And Silver Killer
awesome.
did the interview.
Yep.
Yeah, that's coming, man. That's coming. I'm hoping. I mentioned that earlier in the stream before you were here, Tashi, that I'm hoping to get that uploaded because Jerry had already done some editing on it. So I'm hoping I can get that uploaded this weekend. So watch for that, Tashi.
I will be.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to close out by saying thank you all for your support. Thank you for every one of you. It means a lot. It's exciting. Every single year we see more of us there. We see we're making great new friends with content providers, influencers. Like now, we've got several people that joined. Like Two Tone Murphy joined tonight. Blue Games, we were in his video when we were walking down to the showroom on Friday, and it's always so much fun to see all of you there. And if you haven't been there and you can afford it and make it there, it'd be great to see you in Vegas. And if you can't meet us virtually, we'll still be there. We're still connected. But I am going to close out after I give the last shout out to anyone that wants to say something in the Debrief channel here in Discord Voice. I'm turning it over to you, and if it's nothing but crickets chirping, I'm going to close out. So somebody say something.
Hey, I just want to hold on. I just want to thank everybody for the good time and the reminder that there is family out there. And
Absolutely.
You guys saw me in Vegas all sad and pathetic in the
not at all.
By the bar and thought he needs a friend and a hug, so I'm going to come over and give him a friend and a hug.
That's right. No, David. You hit the core of what I've always envisioned this channel being, and so many say about community, but I think people that come here, and I think you just said it yourself, you really do feel it here. It's a SimFan family, and it's not just a tagline; it is the real deal. And so I appreciate that, David. Thank you for that comment. Who else?
Tim, that's exactly what I was going to say. Nobody broke your first rule because it wasn't community, it's family.
Yeah.
But I said it better.
Yeah.
That's going because you got to learn it.
But Brent, you reinforced it. But I mean, like Brent's my real brother from the same mother, but you're all my brothers from a different mother. But no, Brent, you hit it right on there too. The family aspect. It's like we go everywhere, we do things together, but at the same time, and Brent and I were talking about this, when I needed to take a break and just decompress, because it's a lot. It's fun, but it's a lot. And so like every once in a while you say, like, all right, I already had 4 interviews. Just need to kind of clear my mind because I'm not scripting anything. I come off the cuff. It's organic. And I might look up a few questions that might be having the back of my head, but everything is definitely organic and off the cuff, which I think a lot of influencers do. But at the same time, we're all together, but we also can go and do our own thing, and it's all right. And then we all come back, as a lot of these guys said, we come back, we have dinner, we do things together, and it is a family event. So definitely I couldn't agree more, Brent, as well. Who else?
I know you thanked Pilot Rick for giving us those aircraft liveries. I'd also like to thank Pilot Rick for giving us the American Truck Simulator liveries.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes, thank you for that as well, Rick, and thanks for mentioning that. And Bats, by the way, Bats gave me, I want to thank you, Bats, because I sent him a design, and he's got a company that does metal stuff, and he made metal cards. We are the only ones that had them that I'm aware of, and like every time I gave it to somebody, they're like, wow. Even Blue's like, wow, this is like super professional, and even the Microsoft person like, wow. And then hopefully we stirred up some business for you, and even the Say Intentions, Flight Link, everybody. Bats, what was your tagline for the cards?
Start a conversation without saying a word.
And Bats, you're a moderator. Go ahead and put your link to your company there. Feel free in chat. But it was incredibly awesome card. So Bats, that was your idea to do that, and Bats gave me the friendly discount. So Bats, I do appreciate it for that as well. And again, it's a community thing. I could not even come close to doing this alone. You guys come up with great ideas, your support, everything. It's our community, our channel, and so I can't thank you guys enough for it. Delt, what's up, man? Delt has finally made it into voice chat. Delt, you've probably been here for a while, and I missed you.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Delt, since you missed the very beginning of it, I got to ask you, and you can't say community, but really quick, what was your favorite thing about FlightSimExpo other than community? I'm putting him on the spot.
Continues to be innovation.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Yes.
Continues to be innovation.
Continues to be innovation, and I know that some of the others, like all the products that keep coming out, it's that, right? Continue to innovate.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
Yeah. Delt, good to see you, and I want to say thank you to you, Delt, for your continued support, always being there. Delt, BA Fish, Pilot Rick, Captain Howdy, Silver Killer, and so many. I'm missing several others that were there that helped with the booth when we were doing the Q8 Pilot Media Partner Lounge. And I know when I would jump on with Q8, many of you know Q8 Pilot. If you don't, check them out. But the one thing I mentioned is like, yeah, you guys, I heard it was like a super awesome, amazing booth, thanks to you. And I said it wasn't just me, it was the whole crew, which then I kind of coined the whole SimFanatic crew because of you guys doing all that you did during that. So appreciate it, Delt and everybody. But before I close out, I want to give one last chance in Discord voice. Anyone else want to throw something out there?
Well, hang on before I'd like to give the microphone to someone special next to me.
All right.
All right.
I think I might know who this is.
Is Miss Silver? Just wanted to say hello to all you guys, and it was great to hang out with you. Very, very fun group to be with. And I recommend other family members can attend. FlightSimExpo, I've been to 4 already, and every time it's something new and even more fun.
Great.
Over and out.
Well said.
My wife will be in Vegas.
Mrs. That's great. David's going to bring his wife. I might bring mine, but that's a good point. I'm glad you added that, Mrs. Silva Killer. The fact that it is family friendly, it absolutely is. I mean, I've had my son T-Bone there, and he couldn't make it this year, but they definitely want to focus on the younger crowd. And so, like Mrs. Silver Killer said, it's definitely family friendly. It's going to be family friendly even in Vegas. The venue will be fine. It's maybe not take your kid out, 2:00 in the morning. But other than that, you'd be just fine going there as a family event for sure. But good to have you there, Mrs. Silver Killer, for 4 years in a row. Let's give it up to Mrs. and Mr. Silva.
Hey guys, it's actually family friendly before midnight.
Before midnight,
Before
exactly.
midnight.
Exactly.
So no maple.
No maple.
No, what?
We got to pick on Maple, Big Al.
Hallways of the hotel.
Hey, Sim.
Yeah.
It's Johnny here. Just real
Hey, Johnny.
quick. Hello, everyone. My favorite thing about the FlightSimExpo was the Lime scooters.
The Lime scooters. I got to post a short of that, John.
He also won a Grammy.
He did win a Grammy, Pilot Rick. Yeah, Billy Joel, Piano Man.
Yeah.
Johnny's gone.
That was great. Well, he's gone.
I want to hear
that was good.
Hotel California at the next one.
Well, you're going to have to come and sing it.
Yeah, you're going to come on.
But no, that is one thing I don't do.
Sing?
Come on, Task, I'll sing it with you.
Yeah, there's a law of the universe. There's Don't sing.
I'll sing it with you, Tashi, if you come on.
Gonna put Tashi on
There
the
you
cruise
go.
ship.
Maple will sing it with you, Tashi, if you come.
How did my question is to you, Sim? How did Johnny get a Grammy?
Because he has one. He's not only a hell of a guy, Captain Aviation. He's a hell of a singer. He did actually a good job there.
He can hold the tune.
He hit all the tunes. He's had practice. He's done a lot of karaoke in his day, John. Am I right? But no. I'm going to go ahead and close out of Discord Voice before closing out the stream. But Pilot Reg, Brent, Bats, Captain Aviation, Delgam, Icebird, 757, Maple, Silver Killer, SoCal Jerry, Tashi Draco, ZX Pilot. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Blue skies, my friends.
Blue skies.
Blue skies. Sure, blue skies.
Blue skies. And to all the rest of you in chat, thank you so much for joining on this debrief. It was amazing. It was more fun than I thought it could be, and I can't even imagine how that can be because I knew it would be a lot of fun. But friends, we will be back to flying this weekend on Saturday. We're going to do a GA flight. I'm not sure what we're going to be in yet, but we're going to be back into flying. It's been too long. But friends, thank you so much, Big Al, for being here. Johnny Mon, CP6565, 403 even joined. She says, Lord, you're done already. 403, if you wouldn't just wait till the very end every time. But let's give it up to 403. 403, we talked a lot about you. You just missed it. And I told everybody that you're going to be there in Vegas. I even Two-Tone Murphy came in. You have to tell your friend that Two-Tone Murphy joined us at the beginning of the stream, and I mentioned if your friend ends up being in Vegas that you might actually make the trip, and everybody was super excited. But 403, we love you as well. Appreciate you. Everybody give a shout-out in chat to 403. Wish I would have seen. I would have had everybody in Discord Voice do a hoot and holler for you. But friends, it has been an absolute blast to be here with you. Matey, Mr. Martini, Captain Howdy, and all of you. Just a great time. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope I can see you in person sometime. Meet us in Vegas in 2027, but better yet, meet us on this Saturday. We'll be back with you, friends. Until then, friends, take care. Have a great rest of your night. And always, as I always say, blue skies. And let me know what you want to do for a GA flight. I don't know yet for sure what we're going to do or what we're going to fly, but it's going to be hopefully something pretty darn cool. All right, friends. Till then, take care. Good night. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Now that my stream deck is broken, I got to find my my camera because it's still going, but I'll find it somewhere. Everybody's looking at me so awkward. Gene, I was just kidding about the Bug Eyes comment. I'll be over here at my desk. What the hell's this thing at? All right, I might just end the stream. Friends, thanks again for joining us. We will see you on Saturday. Good night.